Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. I want to create a card using some products featured in the new spring catalog from the Parker's Patterns suite. I don't know if you noticed this, but as you look through our spring catalog, there are certain suites which are kind of like a collection of products put together to help make your crafting easier. So I'm going to use the Parker's Patterns Designer Series paper, and I'm going to use the Just Thinking stamp set that goes with the Window Frames collection. So I have kind of an idea in mind of what I want to do, and so I'll just make it in front of you. So I'm going to start off with my card base being very vanilla, and the first thing I want to do is emboss it using my houndstooth embossing folder. So I will tuck the card front in there. I have my platform on tab 1. I need my bottom standard cutting pad, my embossing folder with my cardstock, and my top standard cutting pad. I'm going to run it through. And there is my card front. It's got a beautiful pattern on it, ready and raring to go. And then what I'm going to do is I've cut a strip of the Parker's Patterns Designer Series paper. It's a lovely collection of Designer Series papers. To me, they almost look masculine in nature. So if you're looking for some masculine card ideas and you want to use Designer Series paper, try out the Parker's Patterns. I think you'll love it. Okay, there's my strip on there. And now I'm going to adhere it to my card front. The layer underneath is Cherry Cobbler, because Cherry Cobbler is one of the colors in the Parker's Patterns Designer Series paper. The nice thing about houndstooth is it has a pattern across the front, so you can line it up so that it's ready to go like that. All right, now the next thing I want to do is create a layer. I'm going to use the Just Thinking stamp set. I've already mentioned that. It's part of the collection. And I decided to buy mine in wood mount because I knew that I would most likely be die cutting it. I choose not to put the sticker on my stamp blocks because I tend to look at the sticker instead of looking at where I'm placing the stamp, and I get distracted. So I just find I stamp straighter if I don't put the sticker on. So I'm going to ink it up. I have a piece of 3x3 very vanilla scrap paper. I'm going to stamp it down. Next, I want to bring back in my platform and my 2 standard cutting pads, and I'm going to die cut the phrase, the thinking of you. So I have my platform on the very top because the framelits are very thin, so we need it raised up really high. Then I'm going to put my cardstock on that I've stamped. I've got my Windows framelits, and I believe it is this size. There we go. Get it on there as straight as I can, and then put the top standard cutting pad on. Hold it down as I'm moving it through, and that'll die cut it out for me. Okay, and I'm going to bring this back in, and I think what I'll do is I'll pop it up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. You can see that I stamped on the other side. I always make good use of both sides of my cardstock. Ah, that's too funny. Busted. All right. And put this on using my Stampin' Dimensionals, and it gives it a little bit of lift. Now, that's a cute card, a basic Thinking of You card. Let's bump it up a notch. Have you seen the new flower trim? It's vanilla and it's 5/8 inches. And you get lots and lots and lots of flowers. So I'm going to take one of the flowers and I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to use a mini glue dot on the back of it. There we go. And I'm going to stick it right on the top where the emblem is. Just cover up that emblem so that it says, "Thinking of you." And there we go. A very simple but really cute card that I would like to get in the mail, wouldn't you? For a complete listing of the supplies that I use to make this card and the measurements for the cardstock, please hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. While on my blog, don't forget to subscribe to my free customer newsletters. I send them out a couple of times a month with lots of ideas you won't see anywhere else. You can ask me a question, you can place an order, or you can look through lots of other sample ideas I have on there. And if you have liked me on my Facebook business page, pop on by there tomorrow or the next day because I am going to show you this card bumped up a notch even further. Just another idea using the same products. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. See you next time. Bye for now.